Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Talk Nerdy to Me. I forgot to record a video for today, so this is a last minute recording. Today, we're going to do a double feature in Balatro. We're going to start with the Ghost deck, which means spectral cards may appear in the shop. We start with a Hex card. Let's get into it, and I'll explain what all of that means. So, the Hex card adds polychrome to a random joker, destroys all other jokers. The trick to that is you want to get a joker and immediately add it to it before you buy any other jokers. Let's go ahead and we're going to skip and skip. So this is going to give us a double tag. So whatever our next tag is, it's going to double. Well, our next tag is initial cards and booster packs are free in the shop. So we're going to save a lot of money by skipping and skipping. So now our next two stores are going to be completely free. Clubs are debuffed. And of course, that's what we have 4 of. So we're going to go ahead and throw away all the clubs. No help here. We now have 4 diamonds, so we'll get rid of the spades as well. We did not get our flush. So we're going to go ahead and just play a random hand. And now we've got our flush. No straight flush, so we're just going to play it. Halfway there. We've got 4 spades with 5 spades remaining. So we're going to go ahead and just play this hand. We need a spade or we're done. Okay, we got it. We're going to play our 5 highest spades. We're good. Okay, let's see. What card do we want to be polychrome? So this one re-triggers the first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. It's actually a really good card, really good joker, because if you have a red seal on a card, it already plays it twice. So if you get a good red seal, that's the perfect card to have. We're going to make it polychrome. We're going to take this one for right now. So it doubles all probabilities. If a probability is 1 in 3, it now becomes 2 in 3. We are definitely going to take misprint. Of course, you always want your multiplier at the end. Your times malt versus plus malt goes at the end. Celestial pack. We don't really have a build yet. So we're actually going to take high card because there are some builds we can get where that makes the most sense. We are going to skip for a double arcana, mega arcana, which means we get to pick 2. We are going to go magician on the kings. Correction. We are going to go magician on the ace and 10 of diamonds, mostly because there is a boss blind that disables all face cards. And then we are going to go, I guess we'll make the king of clubs a wild card. Yeah, we'll make the king of clubs a wild card. That's fine. Because right now we are kind of going with a flush build. That's just the easiest opening build to go with. So we instantly get it because that ace played multiple times. Again, these are going to be free. So 100 chips plus 100 chips if we play a 3 of a kind. And then this one, we're going to take it, but all it does is it creates 2 random jokers every time we select a blind. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up getting rid of probably the Wily Joker. We'll see what we get in these packs. We are going to take a king with a purple seal. Anytime we discard that, it's going to give us a tarot card. And we are going to take an ace. We're either going to take the ace with the gold seal or the 5 of clubs with the purple seal. Right now, we've got 14 hearts, 13 of everything else. But don't forget, we also have that wild card, which becomes, it's a wild card. It's any suit. So we are going to take 5 of clubs. We'll get those tarot cards played. It is a bit of a waste of money, but don't forget, we haven't paid anything in the shops yet. So we are going to take a blank. Of course, it says does nothing, question mark. We need to get the second one to find out what it does. Now, this one could be a little tricky because our base chips are going to be halved. So typically a flush plays 35. It's going to divide that by 2 before it starts adding everything. Doesn't matter. We got there in the end. We could take this. Foil, holographic, and polychrome cards appear 2 times more often. We are going to get the Arcana pack first. We can go High Priestess and get 2 planet cards, or we can go Lovers and get another wild card. I kind of like the idea of going wild on another king. We still have another round that we're going to play. Okay. We still have time to get that one. So we're going to buy the pack. We'll take the wild 3. So now we have 3 cards that are wild. We're going to play the blind, small blind here. We're going to sort it by rank. We're going to discard the 5. But if we're discarding the 1/5, we may as well discard the other 5. Actually, we do have an extra 5 in the pack. So we'll use Tempest right away. We do have 3 7s. We do not have a straight. We're going to go ahead and play the 3 7s. But what we're going to do is we're also going to play the 5 just to clear up space. Doesn't matter. We got there easily. We're going to go ahead and buy this now while we can easily afford it. We will buy the jumbo. We will upgrade flush. I mean, right now we do have that. We do have a potential 3 of a kind build going. We'd have to start getting rid of some cards and make the kings, 3s, and 5s kind of our priority. I like the idea of upgrading the flush for right now. I feel like we can get rid of Riffraff. If we did a full right now, it would give us a Jupiter. So it's either going to be Judgment, which is going to create a random tarot card. I'm sorry, a random Joker, or full, which would give us a Jupiter to upgrade our flush again. Right now, we're beating the blinds pretty heavily. The problem is the only thing we've got is misprint. Everything else, right? The oops all 6s is fine. Let's get rid of this. Let's Judgment. And it gave us 100 if it contains a straight. Doesn't really do anything for us. We could get rid of that and go with Zany Joker, which would give us a plus 12 mult. That makes a 3 of a kind worth 1,200 before you add anything else in. So let's do that. I don't think we're going to be playing too many straights. We've kind of already gone away from that route. So because this is a plus mult, a 0 doesn't affect us, so we will keep it in that order. We don't care about re-rolling the boss blind. Nothing off the rip. We do have technically, 3 hearts and 3 clubs. Let's go ahead and send that. There's a flush. That should be good enough to get it done. It is. That's not really going to do us anything. It would create a double tag, but not really what we're going to go for right now. We could get high card up again if we have to use it as like a discard. The only thing really to upgrade here would be a full house. That's a steel jack, which would be great. But if we go with the king, it gives us 6 kings. 10s, we're still at 4. It would give us 5 10s with the... The only problem is taking a what I call a naked king is kind of not a great idea. I think we're better off taking the steel jack. Plus 10 mult if hand contains a flush. We're going to keep the 3 of a kind build alive for right now. So on this one, we have to play 5 cards. So let's sort it by rank. We have a pair of 9s, a pair of 6s, a pair of 3s. Now we know that we have 3 more 3s in the deck. Okay. 6s, we only have 2 more. 9s, we only have 2 more. So because we have to play 5 cards, we're going to... See, playing it with a 10 doesn't necessarily make sense because... Okay, we don't have extra 10s. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play that. It's 2 pair. Gets us halfway there. Of course, by getting rid of the 10, we also now drew 2 extra 10s. We're going to go ahead and discard. We're going to discard again. If we play it like this, it's 2 pair. The 7 won't play, but the 2 lucky cards will play, and that lucky ace will actually play twice. We did get the 20 times mult on it, and that's all it took. If we buy the voucher right now, it's going to guarantee that a flush appears in the Celestial pack. We don't necessarily want that because we're looking for 3 of a kind. We'll get the 2 pair up just because obviously last hand we played it twice. We're going to go to the next round. We are going to reroll the boss blind because decrease level of played poker hand. Now, we haven't upgraded a lot. Everything's at level 2. But let's say we played a full house and we played a flush. It's going to knock both of those back down to level 1. All diamonds are debuffed. Not a big deal. Diamonds are tied for our least common. If we skip, we get a Mega Buffoon pack. Because there's 4 cards, we get to pick 2. What would we get rid of? We'd get rid of Willie and Zany. Let's play the hand. There's a 3 of a kind. Let me just show you how powerful this is. All right, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our full house. We get to pick 2. So, of course, we're going to take the king. I think 3s, yeah, we've already got 5 3s. So, we'll take the holographic 3. This is a tough choice. We could take the lucky holographic 5, which I think is the play here. It would give us 6 5s. Yeah, that's the play. All diamonds debuffed. Not the end of the world. Now, it's counting this as a diamond because it's a wild card. However, I'm pretty sure that if we played it in another flush, it wouldn't be disabled. But I don't know that for a fact. So let's see. What do we want to do here? If we go back to rank, we could play the 2 pairs. We still have 4 3s left. We have 3 8s and 3 9s. So what if, let's just get rid of some cards here. We'll play that. Doesn't give us much in the way of points. If we go back to suit, we scoot this one over. We've now got 4 clubs. If we play the 3 3s with the holographic 3 first, that gets us there. If we take seed money, it increases the interest that we earned each round. Let's see. We could, on one hand, I want to take it. On the other hand, we don't really have we don't really have an econ build right now. We will take the Emperor to give us 2 tarot cards. It gave us a Magician, which is great. And the hearts we don't really care about. We do have 15 hearts. We could kind of build towards that a little bit, but again, we don't really have a flush build. We're not going to go for a straight. We're not going to go for a straight flush. We'll just take a pair. We'll get that upgraded a little bit. We're going to sell the sun because I'm not concerned about hearts. And I'm going to buy... I did not mean to use that. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. I was going to say I'm going to buy the High Priestess, but not use it until we use the Magician. Uncommon Joker we don't care about, so we're going to play the hand. We'll go by rank. We got the 3 8s. It's going to get us there. What are our lucky cards right now? We've got a 10. We've got an ace. We've got a polychrome. There was the, what is it? The polychrome lucky 5. I'm just seeing if there's anything here that we want to turn into lucky cards right now, but there's really not. We don't have a queen. This is not the ideal play, but okay, this should get us there. We're gonna go ahead and play this. Actually, tell you what we're gonna do instead. We're gonna turn the king and another 10 lucky. And then we're gonna play 2 pair with the king of hearts first. And hopefully we can get the $20 triggers on some of these. Nope, nothing. So even with the oops all 6s, It's just not, it's not that it's not triggering. It's that it's not triggering on giving us the money. We're going to buy a justice card. We're going to take the Arcana pack. We only get to pick one. We are going to death card. Okay, first thing we're going to do is glass and ace. And then we're going to take the 2 of diamonds. And we're going to death it into an lucky ace of diamonds. We could skip and upgrade our flush by 3 levels. It would take it to a level 5, which would surpass a flush. I'm sorry, not a flush. It would surpass a full house. Tell you what, we're going to do that. The problem is, right now, all of our cards are at the same, we basically have the same number of every card. We did get a flush off the bat. We can only play one hand type this round. So it's a good thing we upgraded the flush. We need that lucky 10 to hit. We got the 20 times mult on it twice. That got us halfway there. Luckily, we got enough diamonds to play another flush, and that will get us where we need to be. Almost. Now we have to play a flush. So let's take a look. We have 13 clubs left. So the best thing to do is ditch everything else and look for those clubs. We need a club or a wild card. We got it. And because we have extra clubs, we're going to go ahead and ditch that. It gave us a judgment. And we'll play our flush, and we are there easily. Two times more frequently for... I don't think that's worth it. We can sell the judgment. Although, because this hasn't really been hitting, we could get rid of it. And we are kind of... we're going to start moving away from the 3 of a kinds. So, because 3 of a kind is... we haven't even leveled it up. I mean, 2 pairs worth more. So let's get rid of Zany Joker. Adds double the rank of the lowest ranked held card in your hand to the multiplier. Okay, not great. However, if we sell it, hear me out. We sell it for $2, or we sell, well, I think we sell Wily Joker, and then we buy this. So hallucination, it's a 2 in 2 chance. That's 100%, kids. That's how math works. That anytime we open a booster pack, it's going to give us a tarot card. In this case, Temperance, which gives us the value of all of our jokers. Use it, free $12. We are going to Magician here. And we are going to Magician 2 jacks. Now opening our Celestial pack. We got another Temperance for another free $12. We're going to upgrade our flush. Next round. Oh, I accidentally re-rolled. We will take the earth to upgrade our full house. It's essentially, it's not as good as a flush right now, but in a last case, last ditch effort, it could come in handy. Okay, so we have 4 spades right now. That 3 is just a holographic. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play our ace 5. Only the ace will play, but because it's lucky, it will give us 2 shots. So we got the $20, plays twice. That was $2,000 on its own. Now we do have the flush. We are going to do the same thing with the 10. Got the $20 again. We're going to discard. We're going to discard. We're going to discard. Okay. So now we definitely want to play the 3. We want to play. We don't have to play the ace. The problem is we're up to a 50% chance that it destroys this card because of oops all 6s. It also increases the negative ones. But it will give us a 2 times multiplier. It will definitely get us there. We're not going to take the chance on not getting there. We're going to do it. It did not break, and we got the 40,000 points. We got all the money in the world now. We're going to buy and use our upgraded pair card. We got lovers, which is another wild card. We're going to use it on... We'll use it on the 5 of diamonds. It doesn't particularly matter. We could full, and if we use the full, it gives us another lover card, which is another wild, which would give us, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will give us 5 wild cards. We're going to do that. We don't get to apply it right now. We got star, which we're going to sell because we don't care about converting anything to diamonds. We could have saved it in a last-ditch effort if we needed to play a hand and couldn't make our hand. The next boss is he's going to discard 2 random cards per hand. We're going to use the Mega Arcana. It's going to give us a Magician. Fantastic. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Ace and the Queen and turn them lucky. We're going to turn the 9 of Hearts wild. We are going to... We could Wheel of Fortune. We have a 2 in 4 chance to make one of our 4 jokers that aren't already polychrome or whatever to enhance it. That's a 50-50 chance. Let's do it. Nope. We failed our 50-50. We do get another choice. We are going to... How many kings do we have? We've got 6 kings right now. We could strengthen... We could strengthen the queen into a king. But there's not really much point. Tell you what, we're going to, I guess, devil the random 6, because it's basically the only thing that's not enhanced. All right, let's sort it by rank first. We have 4 diamonds when we count the Joker. We don't have a straight or anything like that. Straight's not even... I mean, straight's only been upgraded once. So really the flush is the way to go. So let's count this in there. We're not going to get rid of the steel joker. We're going to discard those 3. We've got our flush naturally. So we're going to keep the wild card separate. Oh, I forgot that it randomly discards 2 cards. That's fine. How many more clubs? We only have 9 more clubs. We have 10 more spades. Okay. I should have played the lucky jack first, but I got distracted. All right. What else is upgraded? We still have, we got rid of all of our 3 of a kind stuff. Never mind. I mean, flush or full house. So if we go by rank, we have a full house. Full house is worth only a little bit, well, quite a bit less than, I think we play that glass ace first. No, because it's only 2 times the malt. With this, we've got a 2 in 5 chance for the malt and a 2 in 15 chance for the money. And it plays it 3 times. We're going to do that. I think it might be the wrong play. But we got there in the end, so it doesn't really matter. We took a chance. The ace didn't break. That's good. Okay, 100% we're taking DNA. So with DNA, if the first hand of the round is only 1 card, it permanently adds a copy of that to the deck. So let's say, what's our best card? Let's say it's this ace of hearts. If I play only that ace of hearts, it's going to add a second copy of that ace of hearts to the deck. So we are going to get rid of, I feel like Raised Fist is the worst card we have. Open our Arcana pack. This is tough. How many with strength? It's how many do we get to upgrade? Is it 1 or 2? 2 cards. So here's what we're going to do. Right now we have 5 aces. We're going to strengthen those 2 kings into aces. So now we have 7 aces. And then we're going to magician them. It does get rid of one of our wild cards. However, I feel like by having the DNA, we're actually going to start going towards a flush 5 build. Which of these cards do we have the most of? Like, what are we most likely to play 3 of a kind of? Jacks and 3s are high. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do, I guess, the Jack 10. We will raise the cap on the interest because we are starting to get a little bit of a, just a slight econ going. Remember, whatever card we play first, if it's played solo, we get a copy of it. So what was the boss this time? No repeat hand types. Okay. So we're going to play a solo jack. We get a copy of it. Now we're going to sort by rank. We got 2 pairs. We have 2 9s left in the deck, 2 6s left in the deck, which when you look at some of the other cards we have, those are low. I don't think it's a strong chance that they're going to hit. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to take this 6 and this 9. We're going to convert them to clubs. Then we're going to take that jack of clubs that we just acquired. We're going to play a flush with the lucky jack first. That gets us halfway there. We have 2 4s left. Let's go by suit. We are going to play that. Only the ace is going to count. We did get 20 bucks off of it. We got our flush. We only have one hand left that we can play. Yeah, flush is just so strong. It is a straight flush. Oh, that might hurt us. We might lose because it's a straight flush. We did. We lost because it's a straight flush. So here's what we're going to do because I screwed it up. If you go back and you say continue, it usually resets you one hand back. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to discard all of these. We have 3 more discards. All we're looking for is another heart. We got it. Now, with a flush, this is also this one's also a holographic lucky card. Actually, we probably should have played that one first. Let's try it one more time. I don't know if it's going to matter. We'll play the holographic lucky 5 first. I don't think it's going to get us there, so it's probably the end of the run. Now, didn't get us there, but you guys get the point. That's the ghost deck. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next one that we want to play. Let's do checkered deck. Checkered deck is going to be 28 spades and 26 spades and 26 hearts. So obviously, flush build is pretty much the way to go. Wild card's not really necessary. We're going to go judgment. Get us a joker. +1 malt for every tarot card you use. Okay, fine. And then this is tough. I guess go wild card. Doesn't really matter. We're going to skip again for another Mega Arcana. This is what we want. Magician. And then we're going to death the 2 of hearts into a 2 of... to lucky ace of hearts. So we've already got how many? 4 lucky cards? 3 lucky cards. First boss is -1 hand size. Not a big deal. We go by suit. Of course, we've got a 4 and a 3. So we're going to just play the lucky ace. Get it out there. Try to get some money. 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack. Straight flush. Guarantees the win. All face cards become gold cards when scored. I feel like although having the extra discard will be nice, this will get our econ going very, very, very quickly. Because of that, of course, we want to play as many face cards as possible. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're not going to play the flush. We also have another straight flush. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to play this, hoping the ace triggers. We're going to play the king, turn him gold. We're going to play the queen, turn it gold. We're down to our last hand. We're going to play... We're going to play the straight flush because it guarantees we get there. And I'm not sure that if we play it the other way that it actually gets there. We probably would have been okay. Definitely buying and using Jupiter, I should say. We don't have money for anything else. Let's keep going. We're not going to re-roll the boss blind because we don't have any diamonds, so we don't care if diamonds are debuffed. We'll play our straight immediately. I mean, our flush immediately, I should say. Yes. Words are hard. We're actually going to discard these. Looking for one more heart. We got it. It's going to give us $3 for not playing that one king. It will turn our other king gold, and we're good. There is a joker that we want. Do we I don't think we upgrade it. We are going to buy the permanent extra discard. All diamonds are debuffed. We don't give a rip. We're going to discard the hearts. We will play the lucky ace, looking for that money. I'm going to get 3 more gold cards there. I don't know if I explained it, but gold cards, if you don't play them and they're in your hand, you get $3 for them. So right now, there's only a certain amount of time we want that. That was the first hand in the blind. Yeah, okay. So it's a new blind. We want the +1 hand size, obviously. We're gonna buy the Mega Arcana. Because remember, this one is going up. Every time we use a tarot card, he goes up. So clearly we're gonna take give us 2 tarot card things. We're going to save our hermit. I guess we just go lucky on the hearts. We're going to miss out. If we use this one, we're missing out on... Just going to go glass. We would only be getting 1. Gives you $1 per unused discard this run, $11, which is good because then we can use Hermit to double it. So it'd be basically $22. But because we're skipping, we're not using Hermit yet, we're going to play this hand. They're both at 22. It does not matter. We're going to discard. Just looking for any spade. We got it. And we could fish a little bit and try to get more gold cards out there. But we're not going to. Because we need to get the 3,000. This isn't going to put us there yet. We don't want to waste discards unnecessarily. One more flush gets us there. Now that we know that we're there, we're actually going to play the king. We could discard that 2 and see what comes up. Now the 7. We got what we were looking for. So we're going to get $9 extra. Now Hermit only doubles up to $20. So we'll get an extra 20 out of it. So now we can easily buy the +1 hand size. We don't care about either of those. We will buy a pack, but unless it's a wild card, well, there we go. Unless it's a spade or a wild card, we're not taking it. So a glass 9 with a gold seal, which means if we play it, we get $3. We're going to take it. Best thing to do here is the Emperor. Because again, remember, we're gaining for every tarot card used. Now, I'm going to fool it into another Emperor, which we're not going to use yet, because we're going to re-roll. We'll buy that. We're going to buy that. Now, we have more value to use our Temperance. We're going to use Temperance. We're going to use this. And so this is up to 12. This gives us 80 chips if we have a flush. This is giving us a 15 plus 15 malt. There's a 1 in 6 chance it gets destroyed. We're not mad if it gets destroyed because it gives us a chance at another card. That's a secret right now. Can't repeat. So let's do this. We've already got so many hearts that are amplified, if you will. We're going to malt these, and then we're going to death the 2 into a lucky, and then we're going to play our flush like this. Remember, we're getting those extra chips for it. Easily got it. The banana did not break. So Abstract Joker would give us +3 malt for each Joker in our hand. If we had a lot of negative Jokers, that could be worth it. Right now, it's not. We're going to start with the Spectral Pack. Convert all cards into a single rank. That could be good. -1 hand size. Adds negative to a random Joker. -1 hand size. We're going to convert everything into a single rank. And then, because it's not a single suit, right? If it's a single suit one, we don't want it because it could give us clubs or diamonds. We're going to do this. All 5s, fine. It would have been better if they were all face cards because then they'd all become gold cards when we played them. Judgment. We'll take it. Creates 2 common Jokers. We're just going to sell it. There's no point. Well, we can hold on to it until this breaks. We will buy the blank card. Reroll the boss. Decreases the level of the poker hand. Well, the only thing we've got increased right now is a flush. And it's only up 1 level. So we're actually not going to reroll. We're not going to mess around. We're just going to play it. Instantly, we're going to sell Crafty Joker. And we're going to take this. Because 2 chips for every $1 you have. We currently have $53. Now, as long as we don't go below $40, that's instantly more valuable than the flush. We will take a steel card. We are going to buy this. And we already know what we're going to do, I think. Magician. The only other option would be, well, I guess first of all, let's steel card that. We could death card into something, but doesn't really make sense. I think it's just more sense to use Magician. We will... we'll take a look. It's probably a waste. It's not totally a waste. Well... it's a waste in that they're clubs. So we're not going to be playing them in a flush. We will take that steel card because the only way we're going to use it is if we've got so many fives now. Remember, we're not really going to be going for give $1 per unused discard this run, $20. Because we've got bull, we're going to take that. Decreases the level of hand played. Does not really matter too much. We are going to throw the flush out there right away. Does see did not matter. +1 hand size again. And then Arcana. Completely useless. The only reason that we're going to use World, we're going to use it on things that are already spades because it will increase our multiplier, but it doesn't change anything. We have Soul. Creates a legendary Joker, but we must have room. We're going to get rid of Riff Raft. We'll take our legendary Joker. And I think it's useless. Nope. Disables the effects of every boss blank. Completely not useless. In fact, some would say the opposite of useless. Especially because our debuff is all face cards are debuffed. And that will not be the case. That, ladies and gentlemen, might win us the run. Go ahead and play it. Almost there. There's no reason to play and risk losing the 2 of hearts. By playing the king, we don't get our $3, but why would we risk losing that 2? Final hand of the round ×3 mult, and it's holographic. I feel like if we got rid of this, we're waiting for it to break. It hasn't broken yet. And then we still have to get the card that it becomes. No spoilers here. I mean, Fortune Teller is going to get stronger. This is going to get stronger. Sell it. Buy it. Love it. We have not... Okay, we're going to get our 4 of a kind up. Simply because right now, it's the only thing we've got that's gone up in level at all. We're going to Hermit. Gain that $20. Because it's going to increase this and it's going to increase this. So 148 chips may not sound like a lot, but then when you're multiplying it by 19, just based on those alone, Alexa, what's 148 times 19?
148 times 19 is 2,812.
2,812 by itself. Next round. Let's play. Bit of a tough one here. We're just going to play our flush. We got so many luckies in there. Yeah, we're losing the steel 3, but I don't think it matters too much. Halfway there. Living on a prayer. We could probably get rid of Midas Mask soon. Because almost all of our face cards have already been turned gold. And in fact, I think now is the time to do it. And I'll tell you why. We're going to play 2 hands. And after 2 hands, Invisible Joker is going to turn into another one of these. Now, obviously, if it becomes this one, it's useless. However, if it becomes this one, if it becomes Bull, that's huge. I mean, we'll take a Ace of Spades, I guess. We'll take a polychrome 10 of spades. We're going to re-roll. I don't know why, but we're going to buy and use Pluto. This could become very, very powerful. So powerful, in fact. Oh, it's so tough. ×3 malt if the hand's already been played this round. Well, we already know that we're disabling any boss blinds, any boss. So like all faces debuff doesn't matter. So we can, so we know that the repeat hand that killed us last time isn't going to kill us this time. The fact that this is already ×3 on the final hand of the round, if we get to the major battles, plus 19 malt. Getting rid of plus 19 malt's a lot. But if this duplicates, if Invisible Joker duplicates either this one, which is already plus 10 malt, this is gonna multiply. Yeah, okay. I've convinced myself. It could be the wrong play. Put it in the comments. Did I make a bad move? Let's keep playing and find out. We're gonna play a flushy because flushy good. Now, watch this. Wait. Why did it not give us... Did I miss something there? And we are a little bit concerned about econ, but... Now I'm worried. How many more hands on this? One more hand. Okay. We do have a spectral pack. Destroy one random card, which could be risky. Adds 3 random enhanced face cards. Or creates 2 copies of one selected card in your hand. The polychrome gold seal 10, I feel like is the best way to go. We've not really run into a situation to play a lot of 5s. So I think that's the way. I mean, 3 of a kind, I guess. Yeah, we'll make planet cards appear more frequently because we really need to start getting them up. We don't care about a Mega Buffoon. I'm getting a little worried now that I got rid of that multiplier. We're not dead yet. Because remember, we're still getting this one, the ×3 malt on the final hand of the round. Should have played that glass 9 at the end. Okay, so it's the final hand of the round. No worries. We know we're going to make it. 80 grand. Now, moment of truth. Make sure there's nothing else that we want. Could go back to that. But instead, sell it. We got the bull. Perfect. So now we're getting 404 chips off the rip. We're going to Hierophant 2 5s, which is going to make them worth more chips, but we'll take High Priestess. Straight flush isn't going to really do us any good. 2 pairs not going to really do us any good. We'll take a look at our standard pack. The 4 of Hearts with the Tarot card could be good. We're not worried about free shop. Right now, we're worried about playing as many hands as possible. Because we have to get our econ up. The higher we can get those bulls, the better. We do need a malt card. So really what we need is some sort of negative joker. All right, this will be good. Move these to the end. Play it. We're going to get $6. 117,000. Getting those polychrome 10s in there are going to make the world of difference. We are going to buy and use the 4 of a kind. And we're going to buy and use High Priestess. We got Mars, which is 4 of a kind, and we got Earth, which is a full house. We'll start with the regular Arcana. We are going to Magician 2 of the 5s. We really want a Death card in here. We did not get it. It's okay. We also did not get the card I was thinking of. We are going to Magician, a 5 and a King. And we're going to Hierophant, a 4 and a 3. Extra large blind would have been 80,000, gets cut in half to 40,000. We can play a flush. We really need to get 4 of a kinds going here. Rank. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to be risky. We're going to get rid of... We've got a flush. That's not a problem. We can do flushes all day. There we go. There's a 4 of a kind with 5s. That's what we're looking for. This would be good if we had the DNA where we could just DNA a steel card every time, but not worth it. Finally getting the flush up again. Took forever. How many flush? We've played 27 flushes. I guess we'll take a gold jack. Polychrome. Free in the next shop. We don't have anything we'd get rid of. Sorted by rank. Nothing really there. Let's get our flush played. Do it again. No problem. None of those matter. Mega Arcana. Only thing really worth doing here is Wheel of Fortune. Hey, we got it. So now both of those are holographic. I guess we'll Justice. We don't need the Justice of 5. We've got 12 of them. All right, we'll Justice of 5. Temperance would be $24, but instead we're going to take a 5 of spades and turn it into a polychrome gold seal 10, which I believe now gives us, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and 8 10s overall. So actually 10s are catching up quickly with 5s. Next round. By the way, our bulls are up to about 250 a piece. Sort by rank. Nothing to see here. Tell you what, I'm going to play the 3 just in case, because the flush is not going to get us there. We'll keep an eye out for the 5s. So now we go by rank. We see we have 3 5s. So that's 4 5s. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. We have our 5 5. So finally, we can unlock Planet X. The 5 survived. Even Steven's good, but it's a little bit too late. Let's do Arcana pack first before we do Spectral. All right. Now we're going to I guess just to use it, we'll go with that. Then we'll Emperor, and they're useless. So we'll sell them for $2. We did not get the card we wanted up there. We're not going to create a random rare joker and set our money to 0. We're going to do Cryptic, and we're going to go with the 10. The 10s are about to surpass the 5s, by the way. 10 and 11. So really, start with 0 discards, but no, 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 sir. It's not how we're going to play this. I really don't like the idea of getting rid of that steel 3 and using it for a flush. All right, let's do that. Oh, I did not want to play that 5. It did give us $20, so that's good. I'm not playing optimally right now, and I know it, and it's annoying me. But at this point, I've been recording this episode for over an hour. All right. 322 chips per bowl right now. We're going to raise our interest cap. We will celestial. I mean, I guess full house. We had to select something. We'll get our 4 of a kind up. So 4 of a kind's worth more than 5 of a kind now. We are going to re-roll one time. We did get a Planet X. So disregard what I just said, because now instantly 5 of a kind is worth more than 4 of a... Oh, no. 4 of a kind still worth more. Never mind. Disregard. As I was. Okay. Listen, this is the final boss here. It's gonna be disabled. We need 100,000. We know we can get 100,000. So, because we're probably gonna go into endless mode as a little bit of a bonus, I'm gonna skip this. Get a double tag. We're now getting $50 once we defeat the boss. What does a flush pay? Flush is... Okay, so straight flush does indeed pay more. And we want the deuce last. Okay, that's fine. That puts us there almost instantly. And that should get us there. It does, with room to spare. We're going to go to endless mode, because what we're going to do... Don't worry, folks. Endless mode can end very quickly. We're going to see how high we can get those bulls. Destroy 5 random cards. No, thank you. We could do that. Destroy 1 random. Here's the problem with destroying any card. We have all 3 of our polychrome 10s there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this wild card ace, put a random effect on it. It got foil. Wasn't great. Wasn't terrible. We'll take a random gold 4, I guess. Plus 1 random spot in the shop. We will take Pluto just for LNGs. Not taking a tower. Re-trigger all cards played for the next 10 hands. The problem is, the only thing that we would possibly get rid of is Acrobat. Next 10 hands. So if we skip, and only play... Okay, re-triggers the cards. It's not going to re-trigger bull, is it? I mean, we could get rid of this. We could get all spades disabled. Nope, we could not get rid of this. We're just going to go on. Double tag for a Mega Buffoon doesn't work for us. Remember, Polychrome 10 goes at the end. Of course. We've got our 3 aces. Full house. Nope. Wait, did we upgrade our full house? Yeah. Oh, that's a flush house. Okay. I wasn't paying close enough attention. So because it's 3 aces of spades and 2 jack of spades, it's a flush house. It's a hand we haven't seen before, but it's worth a lot. It's worth more than a regular flush. Yeah, by far. So we're going to go play that. Gets us there almost. We're risking it by playing the glass 9. There's no reason to other than it's extra money. It didn't break. We got to 400,000. We're very quickly going to get into the millions as far as what points are required. We don't have diamonds, so that doesn't make sense. We could take a steel queen, but I'd prefer if it had been a spade. So we will take the wild 2 of hearts. That is also purple seal. And I guess we will take the queen. We don't care about Mega Buffoon. So that goes last. That goes right before last. Okay, the 9 broke. No big deal. We don't really care. Just for funsies, because we're playing in overtime mode right now. Nope, doesn't matter. I can't believe after all this, our flush is only a level 2. We'll move it to the end just because it's the right thing to do. We should have discarded the 4. So this is a card we haven't seen before. This is our flush 5 card, our flush house card. There is a flush 5, but we'll go ahead and buy it, get it upgraded. We'll just upgrade everything. I feel like we haven't had enough upgrades this playthrough yet. I don't like taking these clubs. When the round begins, add a random playing card with a random seal to your hand. Would have been so nice early on. See, this is the problem with getting clubs. We've got what I call 4-4-1. No flush. Full card would be Uranus. We can actually play a flush house. Because we've upgraded it. It's worth a lot. 56,000. We're in the same situation. We're down to 17 on the spade. So we'll get rid of those. We'll pick up a heart. Do we have another 5 of hearts? We have plenty of 5 of hearts. All right. We'll play these just to get the money out of them. I think we are done. Oh, I forgot. Nope, we're not done. Because we got the ×3 on the last hand. Again, we don't want to spend too much money here. Well, always Arcana. We're going to death. I really, really wish... I really, really wish we had one of those polychrome 10s. I feel like at this point, we're well beyond playing a flush. A flush isn't going to get it done for us. Here it goes with this card again. No, we're good. I have 8 more 5s in the deck. At this point, we're just going to have some fun, folks. What's that? Oh, we could upgrade our flush house again. That would probably change my strategy. Okay, so we have 4 aces of spades. We have 2 aces of hearts, 2 aces of hearts left. 3 aces of hearts left. Feel like we just, at this point, we just got to send it. We're going to have fun. How have I not gotten... I need a 10 of hearts. Do I have another 10 of hearts? I have 2 more 10s of hearts available. So we either need a 5 of hearts or we need a... What's a full house at? I mean, it's worth more than a flush. So now we're going to have to just start playing hands because we actually... What we want to do... I don't care necessarily. We'll use it just to get it upgraded. We need to get to it so it's the last hand, so that whatever we play is the final hand. Now we're just looking for either a 10 or 5 of hearts or an ace of hearts. Nope, didn't get there. We did get to 4 5s if that's what we choose to play. It's been upgraded a lot. And we can... What are we going to steal card? We don't want to steal card that. This is the only thing we can really steal card. So we will be getting a huge malt on this one. Whoops, not that. Let's just send it. We got there. I mean, why not? Nope, didn't get it. No, I did not mean to buy that because I was working on bull. Sure. Take a glass spade. Yeah, sure, we'll take a Mega Arcana. We've got death, but... it's really the only thing to do there. And then Emperor. We'll definitely take Hermit. That's an extra 20 bucks. Strength we'll hold on to. So we instantly have 3 10 of spades. So we could just discard... well, we've already got 4 10s total. We could just discard everything else. We'll hold the 10s. Let's go by rank just so we don't accidentally discard one of the 10s. I don't think we're getting the 1.2 million. The problem is now we've got 3 steel cards. So now we're just playing. Hey, got the 20 bucks on it. That's 522 chips per card. There's our 5 tens. How many more tens of spades do we have? 3. The problem is we're down to 1 card that we're going to get rid of. All right, here we go. These go here. 5 of a kind is 155 times 15. And then we're adding 1,044 because it's the last hand. We haven't played at this hand this time, so that's out. But it will add plus 10 mult, but then it's going to multiply everything by 3. Let's just send it. Nope, came up just short. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on this double feature of Balatro. We will be back with more Balatro in the future. Hope you join me then. We'll see you in the next video.